So our bestie, Miss Westie, has more of a social life than all of us combined, honey. Yes, you heard that correctly. She does. This little girl, she's been out here just living her best life, eating up all the events that she can attend, and she has been rocking all of her desired looks. We know that little Miss Northie is a artist and she walks in her dad's footsteps. She loves the arts. She embraces the arts. She embodies it, and she's really good at it, to be honest. Now, our little bestie stepped out with her raccoon gang. Yes, that's what I call them. And the reason why I call them the raccoon gang is because you know how raccoons are? They're tiny and they're feisty. And when you see Northie and her gang, they actually give a raccoon gang, tiny and feisty. So don't take it as anything negative or anything bad, okay? Now, Northie and a crew, they rolled up on weekend one, day two. Yes, honey, she was at day one. No, she's at day two. She ain't missing a show. She ain't missing a beat. And we know that Bieber is headlining Coachella. We also know that Bieber is a close family friend, so they're going to be out there supporting him and all of that jazz. So, little Miss Northie was out there in Indio, California, and while she was making her way inside the venue, she stopped. Yes, she obliged her fans with photo op moments, honey. She stopped and she took snaps of, with her fans, and she was very personable. Now, I know you guys don't see her bodyguard, but she had her bodyguard there. But the bodyguard basically keeps his distance out of the photos and all of that. He walks a very safe distance from her so that she has some sense of freedom, if you guys understand. Or at least that is what I think, because normally when they're so young, they don't like the bodyguards really close. But as they get older and they realize how invasive people can be and truly obsessed, dark and twisted, some fans can be. They want to have the bodyguard closer, but at this age, they want the bodyguard to stay at a distance. So the bodyguard was there, but the bodyguard was at a distance. So I know a lot of critics are going to say Kim sent North out there all alone. No, Kim doesn't do that. As bad as she is, she never does that. And I know the other thing is that no child should be at Coachella. Coachella is branded, promoted as a family festival. Babies are there with their earmuffs on. Kids are there. A lot of kids are there. I know it's just that sometimes when we see these clips, because honey, who got those Coachella tickets money? And some of us would need not just the Coachella tickets money, we would need several plane tickets money to get there. Who has that in this crisis, right? So, as I was saying, honey, they were all there. It's a family friendly event. We know that sometimes these artists that goes on stage to perform tend to forget that it's a family event and they go off with their expletive. They don't skip words. They don't miss words because they're so caught up in the moment and they want to create this hype and they want to please the fans. So when we see those little clips of these artists on stage and they're singing the raw version of the songs, we're like, oh my God, this event is not suitable for children. But if we know and if we remember how Coachella is branded and has been branded over the years, it has been branded as a family-friendly event. It is just that the artists, oftentimes they forget, and the event promoters, they don't hold them accountable. So, they don't want any negative vibe around Coachella. But let me know what's your take, guys, about the Raccoon Gang stepping into Coachella. Miss Northie with her friends, and Miss Northie stopping to oblige her fans with some photo op moments. Now, while you're at it, do all you need to on this video to support your girl. Peace